Same girl, different hair, she a glamaholic. The baddest thing in the city, you should see her.
Today I wanted to have a little fun. I always like to connect with my followers and my readers, and I also like to just share, you know, different things about myself. A lot of you have been here since the beginning. You know my story, you know my journey, you know certain things I like, certain things I don't like, and a few of you are new and you don't know anything about me or Ray, and I decided to let you guys ask me anything you wanted to know about me. It didn't have to be business related. It didn't have to do with anything as far as blogging, fashion, hair. It could be whatever. I am going to be truthful. I'm going to be honest, just like I always am. And this should be fun. What is your biggest fear or insecurity? I know this might sound a little crazy, but I am... I'm terrified that, like, I don't know when I'm going to die. I mean, like, I don't know if it's going to be like I'm going to be 92 and I'm just going to die in my sleep. I don't know if it's going to be, you know, I'm walking down the street and I get attacked by a dog. I don't, you know, I know it's something that I have absolutely no control of. But I really do have a fear of, like, I don't know how I'm gonna die. Okay, let's go on to a lighter note. Insecurities. Like physically, I am insecure about, I have a mustache. And I've had it since the day I was born. I'm very hairy. My mom is very hairy. And I'm talking about, like, I was a little girl with like a full-blown mustache. And I remember as early as the 3rd grade, boys would pick on me, and I went in my grandmother's bathroom and got my uncle's razor and I shaved my mustache off. And people would always be like, you know, Mia with the mustache. And I'd be like, so now I just remove it every week. I can't stand it. So I've been researching like laser removal. And I will be getting laser hair removal on my mustache, hopefully this year. My favorite makeup brand, high-end and drugstore. Well, I guess drugstore would be NYX. And high-end, I would say MAC. Yeah, I like MAC. I think I like NYX more. How did you know that he was the one? I think I kissed enough frogs to know that he was a prince. He's just really nice. He's a nice guy. First guy to really treat me with a lot of respect. We never wanted to be apart from each other. It wasn't just like, I was like, oh, where you going? Can I come too? It was a mutual thing. I don't know. I just knew instantly, like, nope, you're not going nowhere. Stuck like glue forever. Who's your favorite designer outside of your Auntie June? I love Zach Posen. I'm like, I just want to look like Cinderella. Like, when I see the things that he makes in the big, gorgeous ball gowns, I'm just like, if I ever, when I get rich, and I can afford to even touch one of his gowns, that is the one designer that I will go see and say, can I just try this on? I'm not gonna buy it, I just want to try it on. What is your favorite lippy, high end or low end? I don't think I have a favorite high end, but my favorite red, of course, I think, you know, most of my OGs know I love the Sephora Always Red lip stain. My favorite nude is Revlon's Nude Attitude. So, I don't have a favorite high end. I'm a low end kind of girl. How do you find time to blog consistently? Well, I think blogging now has just become a habit to me. I've been doing it for 5 years, and when I started, I blogged every day, and I would just sit at my computer and act as if I was talking to myself or talking to my best friends. And as far as finding time, you always find time for things that you really want to do. You know, it's not something that's forced. I pick a Sunday when I'm chilling and the mood is right and I'm relaxed, and I'll do about 3 or 4 blog posts just right then and there, just because I'm in my zone and I'm flowing and I'm going. As a tip to someone that's trying to find time to blog, pick a day maximize your downtime. I don't care if you have a job and you just handwrite your notes or handwrite your posts inside of a journal. Then when you get home, you type it up and hit send. Just capitalize on any downtime you have. If you are chilling late at night scrolling on Instagram, instead of being on Instagram, maybe you should be blogging. How do you seem to manage motherhood and being in business for yourself? What was your turning point? Well, I was a mother before I even started my business, so actually business had to just get in the groove of motherhood. I had my first child when I was 17. I didn't start my business until I was 26. So with that being said, balance. I always put my kids first. That's for sure. It's just I had to blend them both. So as far as what's the question? Finding time? How do I seem to manage? It's a juggle. Half the time he's sitting on my lap while I'm working. I had to find little activities for him to do to distract him while I'm trying to work, because I stay at home. I'm a stay-at-home mom. So finding balance with a toddler and a teenager and still trying to live my life, it's a struggle, but everything just fell into place. It took a minute. What is your ultimate goal for Mia Ray? Where do you see yourself for the next 5 years? In 5 years, I see myself doing exactly what I'm doing now, but just 5 times better. Like just more, bigger and better. My ultimate goal is to just be successful. What's your alcoholic beverage of choice? Well, I am a tequila girl. Ooh baby, I used to party hard. And when I was a partier, my drink of choice, and I'm a drinker, like, well, I used to be a drinker. I don't really have it in me no more. When I was a partier, my drink of choice was 1800 tequila. And I know that's a little rough, you know, it's a little hardcore, but I liked it. And then I moved on to Patron, of course. And now when I'm sitting at home sipping, I sip on some Remy or something, you know, like more relaxed. Because, you know, when you get the Patron and the 1800, you turn up. I don't really be turned up in the house, so I might sip some Remy. But I don't like wine. It gives me a headache. I'm not into it. Because if I'm a drink, I'm a drink. How is Munch managing? I know he is on the spectrum, as is my nephew. I really love his growth, but I like to know how he is coexisting in a world where he is far more advanced than a normal kid his age. Munchie is doing awesome. I could not be any more proud of him. He is an awesome, awesome young man. And for those who don't know, my oldest child, he'll be 13 tomorrow. He was diagnosed with autism when he was 3. And you can go back to a few of my old videos and you can see when he was an itty bitty baby. We'll be making an updated video soon because everyone keeps asking how Munch is doing. But he is doing awesome. He has a very smart mouth. And I don't mean like smart. I mean like intelligent. So when I say something to him and his response is a very intelligent response, it's kind of like, I gotta take a breather, because sometimes I'm just like, ooh wee, but he can't help it. He's like the popular guy at his new school and Swag Nation, and he wear 3 chains and he got a real deep voice and got a mustache. And what I love most is that I raised him to be so confident, and he really, really is. And he is not ashamed that he has autism. He will tell everybody and he will explain to them what it is. And then he'll say, okay, are we done here? Like, can we move on? What is one parenting trick that has been a lifesaver? Well, for my children, I guess I could just say for Munchie, my oldest one, is that I taught him to use his words and use his emotions and don't hold back. We just have an open, really, really open communication. I feel that that's a lifesaver because I know what it's like to not talk to your mom and tell her, you know, what you're doing or what you thinking about doing. I just go sneak and do it. So I didn't want that for my kids. You still have the big baby shower for teen moms. And what is your biggest challenge with having 2 babies with such a large age gap? I have not had the baby shower since the first one because I'm the type of person that if it's not done right, I have to wait until it's done right. So my ultimate goal in life is to pour love into teen moms and give them all, you know, the things that they need as far as for their kids and for themselves. So without a doubt, that will be back, but it will be back done correctly and done on a bigger scale. As far as the 2 babies in the big age gap, I think that it was such a blessing. I told myself after I had Munchie that I will not be having any more children, and I stuck to that until I got with the man of my dreams. And I enjoy them having a large age gap because Munchie helps me a lot. They are still like best friends. It's just that I don't have to wash and clean one of them. So I really only have to run in behind one. So I don't have any challenges. It's just kind of like they don't really have anything in common. What was my turning point in life as far as when I knew I no longer wanted to work a regular job? I always had a feeling, you know, that I had more to offer the world than just, you know, just sitting behind a desk. And no shade to anybody that sits behind a desk or anything. You know, everybody has an individual purpose in life. I just didn't feel that mine was being fulfilled with what I was doing. I just wanted more out of life. I just wanted more. And I knew that it was more out there for me. You know, I am from the ghetto. Like, I am a regular hood girl. I just wanted to live. And you could still live by, you know, working a 9 to 5. I'm just talking about for me, I wanted more. So I went out and got it. How did you get your sexy back? I don't think it's back yet. After having Tanner, oh my God, he was my #1 focus. You know, having a baby at 17 and then having a baby at, you know, 28 is 2 totally different things. I guess I can say just now I'm kind of bouncing back, but I'm not all the way sexy because I still got some weight to lose. I'm still not all the way there because I'm still flustered and changing diapers and, you know, wiping noses and stuff, but I'm getting there. I hope you snap back quicker than I did because I'm 18 months in and I'm just not, you know, feeling myself again. Where are some good affordable places to shop to get back to me? All I share is affordable places to shop on Confessions of a Glamaholic. So just check out my blog. There's plenty there for you to see. Can you suggest a fashion lifestyle blog that would be best for me? I'm tall. I'm 5'10". Tallglassofstyle.com. She has all the tea and all the goodness on for the tall girls. I'm 5'4", so I mean, I know I look much taller on the internet, but I'm a shrimp. How did you meet the love of your life, and where do you see you and your family in 2 years? I used to be a waitress in a bar, and him and his crew had a party there, and I wasn't thinking about him and he wasn't thinking about me. Where do I see my family in 10 years? Very successful and very happy, and Munchie in college, and he and I still working on our goals and our dreams, and, you know, Tanner being a very nice, wholesome little boy. And no more kids. I'm not having any more kids. Now it'll just be us 4. Any tips on time management? Yes. I have a notebook for each thing that I'm working on, or a notebook that consistently keeps me on track. I write everything down. I do not suggest to put it in your cell phone or I'm old school. Write everything down. So this is the journal that I write my personal thoughts in, and this is the journal that I'm working on a particular project in. And this is my latest journal. This is my to-do list journal. It's brand spanking new because January 2015. I go through journals. Oh my God, I go through at least 3 to 4 journals a year because I just write everything down. I don't care if it's a thought, I scribble it down. But anyway, back to time management. So what I do is I make a to-do list. And I make one the night before, so I'll know as soon as I wake up what I need to do. And as soon as I wake up, I say, okay, which one can I do first? I always start with the quickest thing. Which one can I get over with first? So I go to that thing, I go do it, scratch it off. I have to scratch it off. So by the end of the day, I see, oh, I completed so much. Let me write my to-do list for tomorrow. Anything that I didn't complete for that day, I transition it over to the next day's to-do list. Plan ahead, stay organized, stay focused on what it is that you ultimately want to do. That will push you enough to complete things and stay on time and stay on track and keep the party going. You could style any celebrity, who would it be? Not that she needs it, but just so we can just, you know, bounce back ideas and inspiration. Solange. But someone who may need me, ooh, I'd rather not say. What continues to inspire you throughout the day? I keep my eye on the prize. If I don't work, I don't eat. What are your hobbies besides fashion? Ooh, I love to read. I am such a bookworm. I like to watch TV. I like to just ride. Like me and my boyfriend, we just go for rides. Like no destination, we just ride and just go sightsee and just, you know, do lame stuff like that. I like to go to the movies. I like to hang out with my two best friends in the whole wide world. We just sit around and we talk about absolutely nothing and we just crack up and laugh. That's it. That's really all you guys asked me. Maybe we'll do this again. It was kind of fun. I hope I wasn't too boring. Until next time, I will see you guys later, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And don't forget to subscribe and tell your friends about Confessions of a Glamaholic and my YouTube channel. So, see you guys later. Bye.
See the way she walk with a tote bag. I'm addicted to her smell.